I was in The Wizard of Oz in 1999. I was a flower and kind of in the ensemble. I played an 80 or 90-year-old woman, and I had a really high soprano line that I had to sing, and it was like this pain, glorious pain, and I couldn't hit the notes. So instead of freaking out about it, I'm just gonna scream it. So I started pretending like I was popping pills and started just scream singing it, and it actually kind of worked out. So I kind of overcame that fears. It's kind of cliche, but I am for sure 100% that it is Grease. I've begged directors before to do Grease because it is my favorite. There's just so many memorable characters in it, and I mean, everyone can relate to the characters, at least one of them, and it's just so much fun to play a character that's not you. The first time I saw Grace was probably around 1992. I think I was like in second grade. I'm losing myself, why did I just do that? But a family member of mine had bought me the VHS, and I just started watching it pretty obsessively. And it also came with the movie script, so I pretty much drove my family crazy, memorizing the lines and singing them along with the movie. You know, really makes the movie-going experience wonderful. For Sandy, I definitely draw from Audrey Hepburn, which is surprising, but she's just so classic like that and classy like that. And I also draw a lot from Sally Field as Gidget because she has that innocence, but then I also like that Audrey Hepburn kind of played characters that were kind of spunky. Sandy surprisingly has some spunkiness in the theater version of the show. Sandy is new at Rydell, and she's trying to kind of fit in, and she doesn't really know where she fits in. She likes being with the Pink Ladies, I think, but she doesn't quite fit the mold. And she kind of realizes that, you know, she can be who she wants to be, and doesn't have to be so uptight, I guess. And, you know, she makes some lasting friendships along the way. She's, I think, a lot like a lot of girls, you know, in this area, or even myself. And it's hard not to bring in your own personality. Like with Rizzo and other characters, they are so bold and so much. It's so fun. Like, I'm so jealous in that sense. But with my character, I have my own challenges because it's hard not to bring in the goofy, silly Danelle, I guess. Oh my gosh, the male characters in the show are just so much fun. I mean, when you watch them on stage, when I'm not in the scene, they are just hilarious, funny. I wish I could deliver their lines because they're just, the way that they deliver them is just so much fun. Not to pick favorites, but I'd have to say Sonny would be the character I would want to play because he has these quick one-liners and just goofy, and then you got the accent on top of it. I just think that would be such a fun character to play. I was sitting in the audience on the second rehearsal, and I wasn't in that scene. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching these guys, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like the audience, I just kind of almost feel jealous of the audience if they get to sit and watch this cast. I mean, they were just so into character. The second rehearsal, they were so into character. They were dancing. They picked up their dance moves. I mean, it's almost a little intimidating. They just did such a wonderful job, and they make you want to move in your seat. Like you want to start dancing, and then you look around, hopefully nobody's watching, and then you dance along again because they're just so, they have so much spunk and so much energy.